Spring 2013. A tract home in a community on the South Shore of Boston, the area referred to jokingly by the locals as the Irish Riviera. Faded wallpaper, a knick-knack table heavy with artifacts, Red Sox paraphernalia, Reader's Digest from decades ago, crucifixes on the wall, claw marks on the furniture from an unseen cat. A house that, for all its tackiness, has been proudly passed down through the generations. The TV is on, a baseball game being announced by Don Orsillo. Maureen Dugan is temporarily arrested in front of the set, watching the game.
20 years. Oh my God, 20 years.
Maureen's sister Kelly comes running down the stairs. She's dressed in a flashy top, tight jeans, dangly earrings, and bright red lipstick.
Maureen, what are you doing? It's almost time.
I know. Cool your jets. Sox are winning.
Great. You put the sandwiches on a platter?
Yeah, the China one, like you said.
Not that stupid one with the ducks.
No, the good one, Ma's wedding platter.
Okay, good.
The sound of a bat cracking a ball.
What was that?
Ortiz.
Oh, go puppy!
Kelly, did you know it's been 20 years since that game where the stupid Yankee fan ran on the field and stole the win? Don Orsillo was just talking about it. 20 years.
Hey, turn that off. It's making me nervous. Shawnee, stop playing that video game. Your sister's almost here.
Give me a fucking break.
Shut your mouth, mister. What's wrong with him?
He doesn't look at her that way.
What other way is there to look at her? Makes me so mad. Shawnee, get down here. I'll break your arm.
Kelly, relax. You're getting excited.
Of course I'm excited.
Yeah, but you don't want to come on too strong.
What happened to just be yourself?
You don't want to go too far with that.
What do you mean?
I'll break your arm.
Ugh, it's an expression.
You could scare her off with that kind of talk.
Oh, come on. She's had a mother.
Yeah, but not all mothers talk like that. In my behavior class, they tell us people who use the most violent imagery in their speech often feel the most helpless.
Well, I'm not going to say that to her, obviously. Not on a first meeting.
Watch your mouth is all. And leave Sean in the bedroom for now. He won't add anything to the party.
But I got to bring him out. He's got to meet his sister at some point.
Okay, but not right at first. Trust me, I took seminars in this kind of thing.
Okay, whatever. Shawnee, stay where you are. Place looks good. Don't it look good?
Yeah.
You know, I got up about 20 pounds of cat fur. I hope Mitzi's not scratching up the inside of the car.
It's dark in the garage. I'm sure she's asleep.
Scotty had wicked allergies. You should have seen that man around a cat, so you never know.
Very considerate.
What time is it?
5 after.
Oh, geez, I hope she's not lost.
You gave her real good direction. She might have hit traffic or something.
Right. Fucking 93.
Kelly.
Friggin'? Is friggin' good? Freaking.
Leaving the F words out completely is a good idea.
Oh, God, you and your self-improvement. Hey, how do I look?
Stylish, like you got a hot date.
But motherly, too, right? Shit. Do I look too slutty? Or maybe I should go back upstairs and change into...
Doorbell rings.
Oh, my God.
It's okay.
I cannot answer looking like this.
You look great. Answer the door.
I feel sick. Why don't you get it and I'll go up and I'll change into something.
Answer the goddamn door, Kelly.
Kelly swallows and goes to open the front door. Two young women, Geneva and Darcy, stand in the doorway.
Geneva?
Mother?
Yeah, I'm your mother. I'm Kelly.
I can't believe this. Oh my God.
Geneva throws herself into Kelly's arms as Darcy films.
Wow, look at you. You're gorgeous.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Look at this, Mo.
I'm looking. She's got Scotty's cheekbones.
Geneva, this is your Aunt Maureen.
Hi.
Geneva goes and hugs Maureen while Darcy films.
Oh my God. I'm crying. I think I'm crying here.
This is incredible. I mean, I didn't even think to ask if I had an aunt. This is my friend Darcy Kimura. She's my roommate at Emerson. I hope it's okay if she films.
Films?
She's a film student.
Oh, okay.
Can you guys do the hug thing again? My camera jostled a little.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Kelly and Geneva hug again.
Thanks.
You want something to eat? I made sandwiches.
Sure.
I'll bring the platter out, huh?
Yeah, let's eat at the coffee table. Darcy, I'll get an extra chair for you.
Flopping down to the floor.
No worries. I'm good.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess you can sit on the floor.
I love this place. It looks so real.
Oh, it is real. I live here.
No, I know. I mean, like authentic, you know, like real old New England.
It was my grandmother's, your great-grandmother's house, and then my mother. Usually there's a cat walking around, but I didn't know if he was allergic, so.
Oh, not to cats, no.
Oh, well, let's get Mitzi out of the car.
I'm allergic, real bad.
Oh, okay then. She's a really pretty calico. Maybe you can meet her later.
That would be great.
I cannot believe I'm looking at you here. You look better than your pictures. I love your haircut.
Thanks. I think we have the same hairline.
We do? Oh,
Yeah.
look at that. Maureen, don't forget the pot of tea. I made tea already. It's steeping. Do you like tea? I know you do.
Kelly goes to the knick-knack table and picks up a couple of teacups. She sees a bug in one and wipes it out with her shirt as Maureen enters with a platter.
I can only do one thing at a time.
Yeah, I just meant, your second time in.
Oh, there's gonna be a second time. Just playing, of course. I'll get the tea.
Maureen puts the platter down and goes out again.
Here you go. I got a couple of sterling silver spoons right over here. So $9.25 stamped right on them. It means they're real silver.
Cool. Do you want me to help?
No, I got this under control. So there's cream and sugar already on the table. See?
These look delicious.
They're finger sandwiches.
What's in this one?
Let's see. That is watercress and butter, like they do in the hotel.
Nice. And this one?
Peanut butter and jelly.
Really good. Darcy, don't film me eating. It's disgusting.
Maureen comes out with the teapot.
Okay, tea's up.
Okay, well, go ahead, pour it out.
Yes, m'lady.
She's being funny.
None for me. I don't do caffeine.
Can I get you something else?
No worries. I got my water bottle.
There you go. Fix it the way you like it.
Geneva goes through the action of putting cream and sugar in her tea.
Oh, look! She has a pinky up when she stirs, just like me.
Don't do your pinky up.
I do. When I think about it, I do. God, that is a gorgeous sweater.
Oh.
What is that? Is it cashmere?
Uh-huh.
Saks. Bonnie's.
I don't remember.
Looks like Saks or Bonnie's. Can I touch it? Oh yeah, feel that. Soft. Yeah. So I guess you was kind of surprised to hear from me, huh?
Well, yeah, I got the impression a couple of years ago that you didn't want to have any interaction.
Oh, it wasn't that. I was just kind of shocked to hear from you after so much time. And my husband was still alive, so.
My father?
No, Stu, the guy I married after Scotty. That was your father's name, Scotty Moran. He died a long time ago.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Yeah, 20 years ago, last June. He was a saint, Scotty was. I mean, he was the handsomest man you ever saw. So good to me. It's the tragedy of my life, your father dying.
Sorry. How did he die?
Squall took him.
What?
A squall. A nor'easter, you know? Scotty was out on the harbor fishing, and all of a sudden a squall comes up, pulls him out to open water, and him and the other guys were knocked overboard. Of course, they weren't wearing their life vests. You know, fishermen, they have to be so macho. Anywho, they found Scotty's body halfway down to the Cape.
Oh my God.
It was even in the paper. We have a clipping.
I didn't know that people still did that for a living.
Did what? Fished? How did you think you got the fish on your plate? You thought they grew them in an aquarium or something.
I think Geneva's saying she thought it was all commercial fisheries by now.
Oh, well, yeah, a lot of it is. But we, you know, we got our smaller boats around here too. Scotty's was a 31-footer. Anyway, the other two survived, but Scotty was never that good a swimmer, which was so stupid. I always told him, Scotty, wear your darned life vest, you know, don't be a hero.
Yeah, I'm not a very good swimmer either.
So, you know, I was pregnant, widowed, broke. And, oh, you're not. That is interesting. So anyway, I didn't. I was glad to hear from you that first time, but my second husband, Stu, he wasn't so crazy about the idea of us getting together. So I kind of just put it on the back burner for a while. But I hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Well, I wasn't sure. I thought maybe we were comfortable or interested. Or...
No. I really wanted to meet you, but then, you know.
It's true. That's what she said to me at the time. I would really like to meet Geneva, she said, but Stu is standing in my way.
Yeah, it was Stu. He worked at the post office. I only married him for the health insurance. He was a miserable man.
He really was.
Is that why you never took his name? I see that you still go by Kelly Moran.
Oh my God, I would never change that name. Never. Out of respect for Scotty. He was the love of my life, Geneva. I'm telling you. Anyway, you know, Stu's last name was Kundik. Who's going to take that name voluntarily?
Kundik? Oh my God, that's horrible.
So, Geneva, how did you get your name anyway? I know any name that I would have given you wouldn't stick, but I named you Moira.
Moira. Interesting. Yeah, well, it's kind of a cute story. So my mom and dad were in Switzerland when they got the call from the adoption agency.
Yeah. And?
Geneva, Switzerland.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, you're named after a city, like Paris Hilton.
Or Orlando Bloom.
Darcy, are you getting this?
Just stop filming.
While I was eating, did you even get the fisherman story?
Could you tell it again?
Okay.
Darcy starts to film.
My birth mother, Kelly, just told me the most amazing story about how my birth father died. Apparently, he was out sailing and a storm came up and capsized the vessel. He died, quite possibly attempting to save the other men.
Wait, that's not what she said.
The others survived, right? He was the only one to perish. I think that it's plausible to conclude that he sacrificed himself for their welfare. What do you say, Kelly?
Darcy turns the camera on Kelly.
Yeah, sure. That's totally plausible.
You're doing this for anyway? Filming?
She's making a documentary. It was my idea.
About us? Like a reality show?
Oh my God.
No, it's for my senior project. Nobody will see it but my teachers.
Oh,
And my mother.
your mother wants to see this?
No, but she's going to. She's been living in her haze of denial long enough.
What do you mean?
Just between you and me, Darcy, don't film this. Between us, my mother is a snob. I mean, if it was up to her, she'd pretend that you don't even exist. I'm sorry. I don't mean to speak ill of my own mother.
That's okay.
It's just that her worldview is so limited. I mean, like, she walks through life with blinders on because she doesn't want to upset the fragile little apple cart of her illusions.
Huh.
And she's a very withholding person.
Is she attractive?
Yeah, I guess in her way, but I just don't feel a connection with her anymore, you know, like maybe when I was younger, but she's just turned into someone I don't even know.
Maybe it's the menopause.
Hey, how about your dad?
My father's a successful lawyer, but he'll do whatever my mother tells him to do.
Nice for her.
Oh yes, everything's always just the way the Victoria wants it.
You call your mother Victoria.
Well, not to her face.
I ever call my mother Sheila, she'd have slapped me in the neck Sunday. But, you know, that was my mother. You know, she was kind of a crude woman.
Rest in peace.
My mother needs to see this film.
Why is that, dear?
Your Aunt Maureen is a social worker, so you can tell her stuff. Yeah, she's seen it all.
She needs to see that she is not the only person in the world. I have an actual real mother that I have a deep genetic link to. I mean, look at our hairlines. Look at our pinky fingers. That stuff goes deeper than anything, right?
Right?
So I want my mom to stop and to see that and stop acting like she's the center of the world.
How old are you now, honey?
22. I took a gap year.
I was 17 when I got pregnant with you.
Can I?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Darcy starts filming again.
So, like I was saying, I got pregnant at 17.
Did you drop out of high school?
Oh, no, it wasn't that unusual. I mean, there was a handful of us who filled out our graduation gowns pretty good. But Scotty and I barely knew each other then. I mean, what were we going to do with a baby?
Scotty did get a job later at the Firestone with Jimmy Grogan, my boyfriend at the time,
That's right. Jimmy and Scotty were best friends for years.
till they fell out.
Yeah, that was weird, huh? They was best friends and then they suddenly couldn't stand each other.
You thought that was weird?
Yeah, didn't you?
No.
Okay. So anyways, I was pregnant with you.
Did you think it
And-
was weird when Jimmy and me broke up?
What? No, it was sad.
It was sad. My heart was broken.
Okay, well, that was a whole different summer.
20 years ago. Don Orsio was just saying.
Okay, Maureen, but I'm talking. I'm 17 here. I'm knocked up and she's filming.
Okay.
So you didn't even think about keeping me?
Sure, I thought about it and rejected the idea. I mean, it's not like I ever thought about abortion or anything. That was never on the table. But as far as keeping you, no way, Jose. I mean, what would I have fed you? Wallpaper? I didn't even have a job.
But it was very, very hard choice to make, right, Kel? Both for you and Scotty.
Huh? Oh, sure. It was hard.
You agonized.
Yeah, that's right. We agonized.
That must have been so hard for you. I can't even imagine. I mean, it seems like everyone that I know, they have it so easy, you know? My mother never suffered the way that you did. She went from private school straight into Vassar, and it's like they all live in a cocoon.
Hey, don't knock it. I'd take a cocoon any day.
Yeah, but you didn't get the opportunity. That's the sad part. This country is so unfair, and the economic imbalance only seems to be getting worse.
Okay, well, what are you going to do?
Change the system. It's not working. We need to affect the kind of political change that will create opportunity for the lowest economic sectors of the country.
Who is we?
those of us who care enough to work for a change. I'm a poli-sci major. Political science.
Oh,
It might sound idealistic, but I do believe in the power of the inspired minority. It's like Margaret Mead said, never doubt that a small group of committed citizens can change the world.
hey, you want to see some pictures of me from high school?
Yes. Oh, and my birth dad.
Oh my God, I'll get out the yearbook. Mo and me, we were like movie stars, right? Like the Dugan girls ruled the roost.
Well, you did. People were scared of me by extension.
They were scared.
Oh no, she's just being silly. This is going to be a laugh. You're going to have to get past the hair.
And the clothes.
But it was great. High school, it was the best.
She runs to the bookcase and pulls out a yearbook, rifles through it.
Here is my junior year, my best year.
Sounds like you were really popular.
Yeah, but not like cheerleader popular, but hard girl popular.
Hard girl?
Yeah, you know, tough. We didn't take any, nobody could mess with us. You know, like we got really crazy sometimes, didn't we, Mo?
It was a long time ago.
Oh, we were crazy. Scotty was a hard guy too.
My father went to your high school?
Sure. Oh, he was a harbor master.
What's that?
Football team, that was the mascot. Look. There's me. Holy crow, wasn't I cute?
She got named prettiest legs junior year.
Mo was so jealous.
I just thought a senior should have got the title. Mona Lisa Venturi, maybe?
Oh my God, that whore. Excuse my French.
I look a little like you then, don't you think?
You got a better haircut, thank God.
Darcy, do you see the resemblance?
Sure. Let's see the harbor master.
Oh, wait, look, there's me and Jimmy Grogan.
Oh, wow, look at you.
Cool leather jacket.
Yeah, I was going for an Ali Sheedy thing. I was just a sophomore, but Jimmy was a senior, so I was cool by association. Wasn't Jimmy good looking?
I guess.
You thought Jimmy was good looking then. Don't tell me.
Okay, he was good looking.
And he was smart. He would have gone to college if they'd given him a full scholarship.
But he didn't.
He coulda.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
He bounced back though. Jimmy was running the Firestone before you knew it. He was very industrious.
Okay, enough about Jimmy. Here we go. Here's your dad, Geneva. There's Scotty.
Wow, he's handsome.
Oh, yeah.
You see those cheekbones?
I got cheekbones.
Yeah, but Scotty, I mean, look.
So I'm Irish, right?
Is the Pope Catholic?
I think there's some Spanish or Italian back there. Look at my hair.
No, you can't be blamed for that.
His picture is kind of smudgy.
That's because I used to kiss it every day, praying Scotty would ask me out.
And then he did.
Then he did.
And how did it, I mean, did you fall in love right away or?
Oh God, let's see. Okay, how did it go? Oh yeah. Okay, we went to this movie, Fatal Attraction. You seen that? Oh my God. We laughed the whole way through it. That's how we figured out we had the same sense of humor. That scene with the bunny. Oh,
I never saw it.
oh, you got it. It's hilarious. And it's fun when you have the same sense of humor.
Mm-hmm.
I do not recall that being so hilarious.
So we had this like kind of thing going on, but wouldn't you know it, right away, boom, I get pregnant with you. That was a wake-up call because we was just too young, Geneva. We barely knew each other. Plus, our parents, oh my God, they hit the roof. My mother almost killed me. No, I mean, like literally, she grabbed this poker from the fireplace and she was coming. Anyway, our parents broke us up. And I kind of, I hid out until after graduation, till my time came. And then, you happened. And afterwards, I got a job at the Yankee Clipper, which sounds super glamorous, but it was really this dive off Route 53 where nobody tipped. Meanwhile, Scotty had hit the road. He was off doing God knows what for like a year. I missed him like hell, Geneva. I felt like my life was over, like I missed my one chance at happiness. But then, guess what? He comes back. And before you know it, he's got a job at the Firestone, working with Jimmy Grogan.
Because Jimmy was already the manager.
I'll never forget the day Scotty walked into that diner with Jimmy. He was looking all tan and gorgeous. I think he'd been in like Texas or something. And they sit down and he gives me that hot stop and smile of his. And he said, I'll have a burger and fries. Just as natural as you please. Like, we're meeting for the first time here. And I tell you, my heart about popped out of my body.
Wow.
So one thing led to another. And pretty soon we picked up right where we left off, this time without our parents. Thank you very much. And that was our happy ending.
You got married?
Yeah, we got married. We moved into this total dump of an apartment on Wiseman Avenue, right next to the Quincy Railroad Station. You remember that, Maureen? A train came by. It felt like it was driving through your head, froze in the winter, roasted in the summer, but at least I was out from under my mother. And you know how it is. You're young and we felt free. And then Scotty left the Firestone and got that fishing job, and then he drowned. And then Shawnee was born.
Sean?
Your brother.
Wait, I have a brother?
You didn't tell her?
Yeah, I did. I said on the phone, I want you to meet Sean.
I thought that was your husband.
Stu was my husband.
Okay, well, I didn't know that.
Maybe we should have eased into this a little better.
Wait, wow. So I have a brother and his name is Sean. Does he know about me?
Sure.
How old is he?
19.
In college?
Upstairs.
What?
He's playing World of Warcraft.
Does he not want to meet me?
No. He completely wants to meet you. I just thought, you and me could have a minute. I'll get him now if you want.
Okay.
Hold on. I'll just Shawnee! Honey, come downstairs.
I'm doing something.
Stop doing it. It's important.
Darcy raises her camera, a pause, and then Sean comes down the stairs. He is skinny and pale, looks like he never goes outside.
What is it?
Geneva, your sister.
Hi.
Hi.
Passing through or what?
Your mother invited me.
I told you that, Sean.
Yeah, okay. All right, so have a good time.
No, Sean. I need you down here for a while.
Sean, your mother needs you down here.
Sean considers, then comes downstairs. Going to the coffee table, he encounters Darcy.
You a sister too?
She's my friend Darcy. She's filming this.
You film me, I'll break your camera.
Sean?
No problem.
Darcy lowers her
down.
camera.
Sit down, Shawnee.
Would you like a sandwich?
No.
John, your sister just offered you a sandwich.
Sean takes a sandwich from the platter.
You two look alike. I swear. Do you see it, Kel?
Yeah.
I'll bet you two have a lot in common.
Sure. She's carbon-based, I'm carbon-based.
You get rashes, Geneva. Shawnee gets a wicked rash sometimes.
Jesus.
No.
You wet the bed as a kid.
All right, Ma, shut up.
I used to walk in my sleep.
Really? Shawnee never did that. He does have a trick knee, though.
Once I walked all the way to the front door and my mom wouldn't even have noticed if she hadn't gotten up to go to the bathroom.
No kidding.
After that, my dad put a lock on the door so high up that I couldn't reach.
Now
Now
that is clever.
That's
you know.
clever. A lot of men wouldn't have thought of that.
I agree.
You okay, dear?
Allergies. You have any tissues?
Oh, poor you. Must be the cats.
It is not. I hoovered. There's a box of Kleenex in the bathroom. It's that way.
Thanks.
Darcy goes out.
It's kind of a high maintenance girl. Chinese, huh?
Kelly, you don't say that anymore.
You don't? What do you say?
Asian.
Asian, huh?
Yeah, Chinese is offensive.
Chinese isn't offensive.
Are you sure?
Why would Chinese be offensive?
I don't know. I think I read it somewhere.
You're thinking of Oriental.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Oriental is offensive.
Are you sure? What about Oriental chicken salad?
I think if it's on a menu, it's okay.
I'm just going to play it safe and I'm not going to mention it.
God, you guys are so racist.
We are not. We're making a big point about not being racist. How is that racist?
Anyway, I don't think she's Chinese.
Okay, then. It's not even an issue.
What am I eating here? Clover?
Watercress.
Well, it tastes like grass.
So don't eat it.
There's peanut butter and jelly.
I'll eat the grass. Probably good for me. So where are you from?
Evanston, Illinois.
Cubs or White Sox?
I think the White Sox.
Your starting pitching sucks and Canerca's on his last legs.
Okay.
Red Sox are looking sharp though. This new guy, Xander Bogarts.
Yeah, he looks good. This could be our year.
Go Sox.
What's your name again?
Darcy.
You find the tissues?
Yep.
Take as many as you want.
My mother's generous like that, Darcy. You want Kleenex? You can take 5, 10 of them. She don't care. She's bountiful with Kleenex.
Wise guy.
Are you filming?
He said he'd break my camera.
I was just fooling with you.
How would I know that?
The twinkle in my eye. Go ahead, film.
Darcy starts filming again.
So, Mom ever tell you about the time her and Aunt Mo stole a car?
Shawnee!
We did not. We borrowed it, was all.
Went on a joyride.
Like half a mile.
Landed in jail.
That was our mother. She believed in tough love.
Sean, stop telling stories. It isn't nice.
Yeah, and it was high school. Come on.
Okay. So, a newfound sister of mine. How old are you?
22.
And you're a junior in college?
I took a gap year. You're still in high school?
Yeah, I'm taking a gap year too. So you just got to town, huh?
No, I've been here for 4 years.
4 years?
Yeah, isn't that funny? And she's been in the Boston area all this time and we never knew it.
Well, you did.
You were right, but Shawnee had didn't, so.
I didn't know about Sean, so I guess we're even.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of the Red Sox lineup,
So wait,
I think,
you knew she was out here 4 years ago. Well, why didn't you tell me?
honey, I wanted to. It's Stu wouldn't let me.
And because that asshole says no.
Don't you speak ill of the dead.
He was an asshole. Wish that bus had come along sooner.
Sean, you shut your mouth. Or... Shawnee just knows how to push my buttons. He and Stu didn't get along all that good.
Well,
Well, what?
didn't get along all that well. Not good.
Oh, which is what I meant. They were like oil and water.
More like a match in a meth lab. You should probably get out of here. That cat's gonna kill you.
She is fine.
Oh, Darcy, my mother says you're fine, so you must be fine. That's how it works around here. So please stop sneezing. Stop sneezing, Darcy. You're fine.
Me laugh. I can't laugh while I.
Oh no, don't do it. Don't do it, I tell you. Oh, look at that, Ma. She went and did it anyway. Just want to tell you, Darcy, you're a severe disappointment to us all.
Stop making me laugh.
Stop it, Shawnee. Let the girl sneeze if she wants to. So anyway, Shawnee was a very good student. In high school, he always got A's.
No, I didn't.
You did. Why are you lying? He is wicked smart.
Don't say wicked smart, Ma. You're a cliche.
He won second prize in his 6th grade science fair.
Oh my God.
That is right. Tell Geneva about your project.
You can't be serious.
No, tell her.
It was supposed to be a joke.
Well, it turned out really interesting. It was about how people digest their food different.
Oh, uh-huh.
Oh, the title, Ma. The big headline on my poster.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
It was called Why Your Farts Smell Different from Mine. Yeah, right? Who'd think they'd take that serious?
You won second prize. I'm telling you, Shawnee, you could go on and do great things someday if you just got the chance.
What a crock.
What?
I'm not going to do great things.
Why are you acting like this?
You knew she was around 4 years ago?
Years ago? No, I had no idea.
I got in touch about 2 years ago.
Uh-huh. You called Ma?
Wrote a letter.
Saying you wanted to meet her.
Yeah.
And she blew you off.
I called back. Walked it out. It was fine.
And now, all of a sudden, 2 years later, she wants to see you. You didn't wonder about that?
I didn't at the time.
Sean, you are self-sabotaging. You know what that means?
Stop, Aunt Mo. You take a... doesn't make you a therapist. Just makes you lonely and sad.
All right, Sean.
Honey, you are acting out in anger. This is a classic situation where a child receives unsettling information and isn't given time to process it.
Know what, Aunt Lorene? I liked you better stupid.
Shawnee.
I am gonna smack you.
Yeah? Are you? I'd like to see you smack me, Ma. Go ahead. Here I am acting out, being an asshole. Let me have it. Smack me across the face like the good old days. Make us both feel better. What's the matter, Ma? You losing it? Going soft?
Stop it, Shawnee.
What do I have to do? Set the house on fire?
Relax, okay?
Wow. Are you afraid? This is weird, I gotta say. My own mother afraid to cuff me one. What is this strange new power I possess?
Maybe we should go.
No, stay. Sean is just, he's gonna be fine.
I'm gonna be fine. When are you gonna give up, Ma? Can't you see you're wearing everyone out with this stuff? Wake up, why don't you?
I don't give up. That's not me.
No. But Ma, her? Really? Geneva, give me your phone.
Geneva hands her phone to him. He inputs a number.
Here's my number. You want the truth about what's going on here? You give me a call. I'm going upstairs now. A really delightful gathering here. We got to do this never again. Good luck with those allergies, Darcy. Once you get out of here, you're going to feel a lot better.
Sean goes back upstairs.
Shawnee, you come back here.
Oh my God, my nose is like a faucet.
Darcy runs to the bathroom.
What does he mean, the truth?
He's just,
Sean's a sensitive boy. He takes things to heart.
What things? Why didn't you tell him about me?
I did 5 days ago. I would have done it sooner, but Stu. But Stu got hit by a bus. And I decided that the time was right. So I told Shawnee, I said, we adopted out a kid, but now she's back and I want you to meet her.
That's how you put it? We adopted out a kid?
Oh, words to that effect.
This kind of thing can be especially upsetting for boys because they don't mature so fast. So he'll get used to it. More tea?
No, thanks. Your husband got hit by a bus.
Stu, yeah. Stumbled into the intersection and bam. Bus company tried to say he was drunk, but he was below the legal limit. So on the plus side, he didn't linger. Look for the silver lining, right?
You seem really calm about it. This happened 5 days ago?
No, it was more like,
Darcy comes back in, stroking her throat.
oh, Darcy, dear. Oh, are you okay?
My throat's closing up.
It cannot be the cat. I vacuumed.
Oh, well, I'm feeling some serious oxygen deprivation.
Should probably go.
Oh, no, please stay a while.
Darcy's throat is closing up.
Yeah, but traffic's gonna be a bitch at this hour.
And there's still so much to say.
Is there really? Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful that you agreed to see me, but then this feels kind of, and Darcy doesn't look so good.
She's fine. Just take deep breaths, Darcy.
I can't.
I'll get you some Benadryl.
I just want to go.
Yeah, well, we really should. Thank you for everything. It was really nice to meet you both.
Stop! Look, Geneva, I wanted to work up to this gently. We were gonna have ice cream for dessert, coffee, Haagen-Dazs. I was gonna show you Sean's baby pictures.
Work up to what?
First, let's talk a little bit more.
It is too late for that. Geneva, I will level with you, okay? I'm gonna tell you the God's honest truth, okay? I need you.
Well, that is very sweet, but
No, it is not sweet. It is the opposite of sweet. Shawnee is sick. He is really sick.
yeah, I know.
Darcy starts to film.
I can tell that something is wrong. Is he like psychotic or something?
No, nothing mental. He's a good boy. He just gets a little wound up. It's that there's something funny going on with his bones. He's got leukemia and he has developed a resistance to the drug that was keeping him alive. And the only chance he has is if he gets this bone marrow transplant.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's why he's being so obnoxious. He's scared is all. And now Maureen and me, we tested and we're not compatible. Your father's dead and Maureen didn't have any kids.
Which is a whole other story.
So the only person that we could think of.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you are our last hope. You're Shawnee's only sibling, so there's a good chance that you will be a match.
And Shawnee's such a good boy. He comes off tough, but he's really very sweet.
This is why you finally agreed to see me.
I would have before, but really, Stu was being such a hot ass.
Uh-huh. Okay. And when did this Stu die exactly?
I don't see what that has to do with
He
them.
was keeping you from calling me, right? So when did the bus hit him?
A year ago, September.
A year ago. And when did you two find out that you didn't match as donors?
You know, Geneva, you should really think about becoming a lawyer.
5 days ago? 5 days ago.
Tell you what, why don't we all just sit down and discuss this calmly?
You bitch, you completely manipulated me.
Hey, whoa, young lady, language.
You don't care about me. You just wanted my bone marrow.
Not entirely true.
At all, not at all true.
I trusted you. I reached out to you with an open heart. I was hoping to make some kind of connection. And you, the woman who gave me birth, this is how you treat me? This is such a betrayal.
Oh, come on, cut the shit, all right?
What?
You didn't reach out to me with an open heart. You wanted to make a film to piss off your mom.
Not true.
Kelly,
You've been acting out some kind of role ever since you walked in here. Geneva Gibbs, poor little rich girl in search of her poor girl roots. Oh, look at this place. It's so real. Why are you suddenly so keen on being real, huh? All that stuff about your mom being withholding? What did she withhold? Your allowance? Did she cancel your Bonnie's card? Put the kibosh on your cruise to the Caribbean?
No, Jesus.
It was Italy.
Darcy, shut up.
Oh, no, shit! I was right. You're pissed at mommy because she won't send you to Italy. Oh my God, what a brat.
Kelly, stop.
It has nothing to do with Italy. I just wanted to open her eyes to the fact that she is not the only one. Can you stop laughing? Who are you to judge me? You're disgusting. You're illiterate. You live in a hovel. You dress like a whore.
You call me a whore, you whore. I am your mother, and I gave you life.
You passed me out like a kidney stone and forgot about me. Animals do that.
I should have aborted you. I should have ripped you out of my womb with a coat hanger.
No.
You are evil. You are an evil, horrible woman, and I am getting out of here.
Go ahead, get out. We don't need you.
Yes, we do. Geneva, please, honey. Kelly gets excited, but she doesn't mean half the things. This has all gone so wrong. Can we please start over?
Start over? I wish that I had never come. Darcy, turn off your fucking camera. You stay out of my life and don't you ever call me again.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I wouldn't call you if my hair was on fire.
Geneva rushes out, followed by Darcy.
That's right, go. Run away like the spoiled little baby you are. Geneva, who names their kid after a city. You're a selfish little girl, and I hope you hit gridlock the whole way home, and I hope that Stu, I just killed my boy.
And Act 2, Scene 1. Lights up on a college dorm suite. Later that night, Geneva and Darcy enter in mid-debate.
It's not the same thing.
It kind of is. Skynet sends a Terminator back in time to kill Sarah Connor before John is born. See, and Kyle goes back in time too to protect her. But the part that blows your mind at the end is that
okay, I don't care about some stupid movie. This is life. Like, if there's a surprise brother, you should tell the person right away when you first call.
Would you have gone to meet her if she'd said, I need bone marrow for my son, come on over?
Obviously not if she put it like that.
I don't think there's a good way she could have put it.
Pretending she cared. She had totally no intention of meeting me until this kid of hers got sick. I mean, she is such a liar. Can you believe the dump that they lived in?
I've seen worse.
Laughing at me. Like, I wanted to kill her when she did that. Here's this woman who doesn't know me in the slightest, and suddenly she's all laughing like she's really got my number. I wanted to punch her in the stomach.
On the plus side, it probably makes you appreciate your own mother more.
It just makes me hate everybody. And then you happened. That was her touching recollection of giving birth to me. I mean, she could tell you the whole plot of Fatal Attraction, but that's not even a funny movie, is it?
No.
She's psycho. I don't look anything like her, do I?
Well, there's something around the, but no, you really don't. So are you gonna be a donor?
What?
Your bone marrow. Are you going to?
Are you kidding me?
I mean, he's your brother.
My brother? A day ago, he didn't even exist.
Well, he did, but
this woman lures me into her home, lies to me, calls me a whore, and then says that she wishes that she had aborted me.
Okay, but her kid is sick.
Do you know how many drugs they have for leukemia these days? It's like the most curable of all the cancers.
Didn't she say something about how the drugs aren't working?
Darcy, just stop, okay? I can't think about this. It's all so triggering. I need a shower. Oh, Ryan called, by the way.
She goes into her bedroom.
He wants me to he wants to take me to his parents' place on the Cape. I mean, it's not Italy, but hey, by the way, thanks for that.
Sorry, it just came out of my mouth.
Made me look really selfish. Look, it doesn't matter. It made her show her true colors. Hateful woman. Anyway.
Geneva re-enters the shower, thanks.
I think I'm gonna go with Ryan. Gotta salvage spring break somehow. Sorry about your film. Guess you'll have to find a new subject.
Why can't I continue with them?
Because you can't.
Oh, come on. It took me forever to come up with the idea.
I think it was my idea.
I just really need to get this genre out of the way so I can move on to the good stuff.
Well, sorry that my life story doesn't seem like the good stuff.
You know what I mean. It's all indoors, people talking, blah, blah, blah.
Now you're really winning me over here.
Maybe if you just call her.
Oh, that woman scares me. Okay, her whole world scares me. And the thought that I might have been a part of it is, bleh. I mean, okay, why don't you go interview Sarah Klugman down the hall? I mean, her roommate's a kleptomaniac. Maybe you can just catch her in the act.
Geneva goes into the bathroom, sound of shower. Darcy notices Geneva's bag, rummages through it, and takes out her phone.
Hey, what was their last name again? Rooney?
Moran.
Darcy finds Sean's number, sends it to herself, puts Geneva's phone back into the bag just as Geneva sticks her head back in.
Oh my God. I just realized I would have been Moira Moran instead of Geneva Gibbs. Moira Moran. Oh my God. What a difference a name makes. Ugh.
Scene 2. The next day, Kelly and Maureen are in a car. Maureen is driving. Kelly is darkly drunk.
I could have driven. It's my car. You can't win, with insurance. All they care about is making their profit. It's corrupt, right? It's a corrupt system. Okay, how long are you going to do this?
What?
The silent treatment.
I'm driving. I need to focus.
Bullshit. You're pissed at me. You have to drive because you need to feel in control.
Right. It had nothing to do with the doctor saying you should probably drive your sister home.
He said that? Why? He smelled my breath?
Yeah, that was it. Your breath.
What?
You threatened him.
I did not.
I'll fucking kill you if you desert us now.
That's an expression.
It's a threat. You know he was leaving your insurance plan, Kel. He told us almost a year ago.
He did not.
I was there. He said he wanted to give us plenty of lead time to make a safe switch. He gave us a list of other doctors. He bent over backwards.
He's a traitor.
You have shitty insurance. What did you expect?
Loyalty.
You don't threaten a doctor, and you don't offer to have sex with him if he'll stay.
Oh, you and your rules.
Oh my God, he's a married man. There were pictures of kids.
Oh, so it's okay for single doctors?
Don't be funny.
You're telling me if you thought it would save Shawnee's life, you wouldn't boink a doctor?
I'm saying that wasn't your best strategy, Kel. I'm saying there are other doctors.
I liked this one. He made me feel like we had a shot.
We do have a shot. I was so embarrassed.
No, it's about you now.
Jesus, Kel, you've been drunk ever since that horrible thing with Geneva. Why can't you?
I am not drunk. I am sad, okay? Sad.
He's sleeping.
He did good, don't you think?
I mean, for day one,
He did great.
10 days of this. Jesus.
He's a trooper. When do we see this new doctor?
Tomorrow. It's a woman.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I'm just saying.
I could have been a doctor. You could have been a doctor.
Yeah, sure. In my spare time.
Women doctors are better. They have feelings.
Yeah. But are they as good?
That's Ma talking, Kel. Get her out of your head. Maybe we should reach out to the community.
For what?
Bone marrow. Maybe put an ad in the local paper.
And I can see that working out great. Hey, folks, How's about you go out on a limb for this kid who probably broke your window or graffitied your house or stole your kid's bike?
That was a phase.
Anyway, it's like 1,000,000 to 1.
I know. I'm just saying somebody might turn up.
Oh, Maureen, Geneva was our last shot, which is my fault. I know. I don't want to talk about it. Scotty's dead. His parents are gone. He was an only child. Who is left?
I'm racking my brains.
Well, stop it. You're giving me a headache. Geneva. What a stupid name. I still cannot believe that she is Scotty's daughter. Scotty was so kind. He was so good. He was so brave. And this one is...
Give it time. Maybe she'll
We
reconsider.
don't have time.
She takes out a flask, has a slug.
What are you doing? You trying to turn into Ma? I thought you didn't like whiskey.
I don't like cancer either, but here we are.
Maureen holds her hand out. Kelly hands her the flask and she takes a drink.
Watch the road.
Shut up.
Scene 3. A chemotherapy department in a hospital with a small adjacent lobby. Sean is sitting in a lazy boy type chair, his head on a hospital pillow with an IV drip on a stand beside him, getting chemo. A couple of other lazy boys are facing in other directions with partially obscured patients. Darcy enters kind of timidly with her camera pack.
Hi.
Hey, find it okay?
Yeah, finally. I'll never get used to these loopy streets.
Geneva with you?
No, sorry.
So, welcome to the filling station.
What are they doing here, actually? Is it okay if I film you talking about it?
That's what you're here for.
Darcy gets her camera out and starts to film.
Okay, so, Sean, can you tell me a little something about what's happening here?
It's day 2 of dripping poison into my veins. See, it runs out of this bottle and down in through this tube into this very sexy port that I've got implanted in my chest.
And what can you tell me about your disease?
It's called chronic myeloid leukemia. Normally, the bone marrow makes either myeloid or lymphoid stem cells. In my case, a bunch of them are turning into these rampaging little terrorists instead. So what these doctors are doing is trying to kill the terrorist cells so the good ones will take over. Of course, they end up killing a lot of other shit too, but that's another story.
I thought they had drugs for leukemia these days.
They do for most people, but I'm an outlier. I don't have this thing called the Philadelphia chromosome, which responds to the drugs. If it goes into the acute phase, all the chemo in the world won't do shit.
And has it? Is it?
Don't know. Stay tuned for the exciting conclusion.
How many more days do you have to do this?
10, 12 days. After a while, you start puking and stuff, so be glad you're here now.
Thanks. That was very smart.
You figure I'm stupid?
No.
We don't all go around saying wicked this and wicked that like my mother. And
Okay.
she's an outlier too.
Got it.
So, guess Geneva's pissed.
She's not very happy.
My mother really blew that one.
Your mother? What about you? If you hadn't been such a jerk to her, they might not have had that argument and you might have had a bone marrow match.
But maybe not. I don't want to go through that again. They get you all cranked up and excited. You're gonna live. And then they let you down again. Never mind, you probably die. It's exhausting.
So better to sabotage it than have something good happen?
Why do you want to film me for, anyways?
It's an assignment. It's not my genre, but the school makes us do everything.
What's your genre?
Action films.
All right.
I'll probably suck at this.
Okay.
Anyway, something like chemo, it's, maybe it's good to have company.
I don't know why everybody thinks that.
Well, nobody likes to be alone.
I do. I take after my dad that way. He was a loner.
You remember him?
He died before I was born, but Jimmy Grogan told me stuff. He was Dad's friend.
Oh, right.
He said Scotty was happiest by himself out on the water fishing.
You like fishing?
No, I get seasick.
Are you a bad swimmer like him?
No, pretty good, actually.
So maybe you're not a loner.
I don't know. I get the idea I am.
Well, I get the idea I'm Catherine Bigelow. Doesn't mean it's true.
How much did that camera cost?
No idea. The school lent it to me.
Oh, I figured you were rich like Geneva.
I'm on scholarship, which I'll lose if I don't ace this film. Never mind the fact that my father will disown me.
So no pressure.
Right.
They gonna be okay with it instead of it being a touching story of a mother-daughter reunion? Now it's about a loser teenager who needs a bone marrow transplant?
Who says you're a loser?
Well, every teenager is a loser, don't you remember?
Don't have to. I'm 19.
You're a senior in college? Shit. Now I really feel inferior. So, tell us, Darcy, how come you're so
Hey.
smart that you're almost graduating
Careful
already?
with that.
Here we go. I'm zooming in. Ooh, look at those pores.
Stop, okay.
You some kind of prodigy or what?
I wish. My mom used to just drill me every night on math and reading and then convince the teachers I was some kind of genius and needed to skip a few grades.
Like an Asian thing, Tiger Mom, right?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What?
My dad is Asian, not my mom.
Oh,
You think you're so much better than your mom, but then you jump to the same.
okay, that was stupid. I'm a moron.
Don't put yourself down so much. You say you're a moron enough times. Pretty soon you really are.
Okay.
When this is all over, you need to get out and see the world a little. Travel.
Like I have money to travel.
Well, join the Peace Corps.
You seem pretty optimistic all this is going to be over soon.
Of course it is. I can tell you're a survivor.
So, where'd you get the idea to be a filmmaker? I'm filming here, so tell the truth.
Well, when I was a little kid in Oakland, we lived in this house on top of a hill. Well, it seemed like a hill at the time. Maybe it was just a bump. Anyway, I used to climb on top of the mailbox and like survey the world. The kids on the bikes, the skateboarders. I didn't like interacting with them, but up on that mailbox, they kind of forgot about me, like I was the lifeguard or something. So on a good day, if I sat there for long enough, after a while, I could like feel the grass growing, you know. I could hear the trees talking to one another. The whole world kind of felt like it was vibrating, and the vibration went into my bones, and it was like I was a part of it, and it was a part of me, all of it. Do you remember feeling that as a kid? That you were just like so alive?
Holy shit. No.
Well, when I make films, I kind of get that buzz again.
Giving her back her camera.
You're an unusual person, Darcy. You're going to make
Give
a
me my
really good
camera.
film. Don't put it on YouTube or nothing.
I swear. Okay, your turn. What do you think about when you're sitting here?
Me? Nothing. The socks, what their chances are for the pennant. And lately, I've been thinking about this dying thing. I'm not really freaked out about the idea of being dead. It's just that moment, you know? That exact moment you go from being not dead to dead. What's that like? And then what? I'm not sure if I buy the light thing, although I'd be cool with that. Maybe it's just like going to sleep. Sometimes when I'm just about to drop off, I think this could be what dying's like. On the other hand, maybe it's like when you're watching TV and really into it and some asshole grabs the remote and changes the channel. Stu used to do that. Pissed me off. I want to know that I'm not going to suddenly be jerked into an Adam Sandler film or something. If I'm going to have my reality yanked away, I'd like to know the next reality is going to be at least comparatively interesting. But if it can't be interesting, then I want it to be like falling asleep. That's my second choice. But if it's gonna happen, I want it to happen after this baseball season because it's shaping up to be a pretty good one. I mean, Ortiz, Ellsbury, Pedroia, Napoli, come on. I only regret, and I actually have a million regrets, like why I was such an asshole all the time. But my major regret is that I never got laid. I had some close calls, but the real thing, I don't know. I guess I don't have the most subtle moves in the world. It would have been nice to have a little more practice.
Kelly enters.
Oh my God, Shawnee, what are you doing here?
Visiting.
You're filming him? Turn that thing off.
No, Ma, I said it was okay.
Is Geneva here?
No, it's just me.
Well, then I don't understand. What are you?
Sean, are you thirsty? I'll get you something to drink.
Darcy exits through the lobby.
Nice, Ma.
Well, she caught me by surprise. Why didn't you tell me she was coming?
I don't have to tell you everything.
It's just, this is a family thing.
Oh, is that a saying? A chemo. It's a family thing.
Smarty. How are you feeling?
Tip top.
I was talking to the new doctor. She's a woman, but I think it's going to be fine.
Great.
She doesn't want to freak us out.
I'm not.
She said it would have been ideal if we could have found a donor, but you can't always have ideal.
Right.
So you shouldn't worry.
I'm not.
Good. Me neither. Hey, I got to call the insurance assholes and then I got to get back to work. You going to be okay? Your pillows need fluffing?
I'm fine.
Here, let me fluff them up.
I don't need fluffing.
Your pillow's weird.
Ma, I don't need you.
Okay. Don't be such an asshole.
Sorry.
Sorry. I'm going to go get you something to drink.
Darcy's doing that.
A magazine, then. How about a magazine?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Relieved, Kelly goes out to the lobby where some more magazines are on a coffee table. She picks one up, then stands there, trying to compose herself. Darcy comes in with a soft drink.
This entertaining enough for you?
Excuse me?
You gonna get an A+ on your little project? Boy, I sure hope so.
Mrs. Moran,
You know, we are not colorful characters for you to laugh at or feel sorry for or whatever.
I know that.
Sean can be an asshole, but he is a sweet boy underneath. If you make him look like an asshole,
I won't. I like him. He's funny.
he's a lot of stuff. You show him off right.
I will.
Hey, you and Geneva are close, huh?
We're just roommates. You get thrown together. Sometimes you don't have a lot in common, but you hang out anyway.
She seems pretty smart, Geneva. I mean, she caught on to me quick enough. I always wondered if I had gotten any kind of a shot, if I could have made something of myself. I think Geneva will once she grows up a little bit. It's nice to know, you plant the flower somewhere good and it can turn into something pretty. Anyway, I totally fucked that one up, didn't I? What are we gonna do?
Giving Darcy the magazine.
You give Shawnee this, okay? He's had enough of me. I'm gonna go yell at the insurance assholes.
Lights up on the dorm. Geneva is in the window seat with a blanket wrapped around her, surrounded by crumpled tissues.
She never even told me that I was adopted. I found the papers the summer after freshman year in the garage. When I confronted her about it, she acted like it was her tragedy. Like she completely broke down. And I sat there watching her sob. And all I could think was, oh, this is about you now. And she said she was only trying to protect me. Now I wonder all the time what other secret she's keeping from me.
Darcy leaves the hospital and enters the scene with Geneva.
An open adoption? Like, did she know who Kelly was?
I think she said they met once.
Maybe she thought she was protecting you from Kelly.
Darcy goes to her open laptop, resumes her work. Geneva sneezes, pulls out another tissue.
Oh, I think I was allergic to that cat too.
No, you just feel guilty and it's coming out as snot.
Guilty? Why should I feel guilty?
I went to see Sean today.
Why?
I'm trying another angle on the film.
Oh God, Darcy.
He's doing chemo. They don't know if it'll work.
I'm sure it will.
What makes you so sure?
What makes you think it won't?
The way they act around him?
Who?
The doctors, the nurses. There's a vibe.
Oh, a vibe. Look, I've been reading up on it, and the advances that they've got going on now, they're like 5 minutes from having it cured. And I'm sure that I was just the backup idea. And I can't face the idea of seeing Kelly again. That was so hurtful.
I know.
Don't make me feel like the villain here.
I'm not.
If I thought I was like the key to his survival or something,
She kind of made it sound like you are.
well, she kind of made it sound like she gave a shit about me too. So
She's desperate. Desperate people do desperate things.
sometimes they don't work.
Funny how your social conscience has just gone right out the window.
Hey, I care about inequity. This is something else. People like Kelly create their own problems.
Oh, that lets you off the hook, doesn't it? If this is all her own fault, then you don't have to do anything.
What am I supposed to do about her being poor?
Said the poli-sci major.
Shut up.
You know what? I don't think you wanted me to shoot that film because it meant so much to you. You just wanted to make your own mom feel shitty.
That is so mean. I was really looking forward to meeting Kelly. I was hoping that we would connect, and maybe I would understand why I'm such a weird person.
You're not weird. You're just kind of amazingly self-involved.
Wow, what is up with you? I thought we were friends.
Yeah? Okay. So let me ask you, friend, how many kids are in my family? What does my dad do? Is my mother alive? If not, how did she die? And was it hard on me? Why do I never talk about her? Or my dad, for that matter? Did anyone ever break my heart? Who was he? Or was it a she? Is it hard being Asian in a mostly white community? What's the weirdest assumption anyone has ever made about me? Was it maybe that I would be happy to sit and listen endlessly to the narcissistic ramblings of some self-absorbed white girl? What makes me really, really angry? I think maybe you can actually answer that last one by now.
I'm sorry, Darcy.
Yeah. Good. That's a start.
Scene 5, the chemo unit. Kelly is with Sean, who seems to have fallen asleep in his chair. Maureen appears.
Hey, sorry. The 93 was a nightmare.
They move into the lobby area.
Everything okay?
He's sleeping now. He was in a mood.
Yeah, well, day 6.
I don't like the way he looks.
Everybody looks shitty with chemo. He'll bounce back.
This is my fault. I should have done it differently with Geneva.
You think?
I'm such a fucking big mouth. Why do I destroy everything I touch?
It's because you got this thing inside you, Kelly. You just can't ever let life be easy. The sailing gets smooth, you get bored.
When does the sailing ever get smooth?
It has from time to time. But you can't ever let well enough alone. You got to mix it up, get somebody pissed off, create a little drama. And that's fine. I've actually mostly found that entertaining over the years, but this time, Kelly,
I know.
this time he really screwed up. And this is our boy here.
I know. You're not telling me anything I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Come on. What are you doing? You're a Dugan girl. You get it together.
Maureen rummages in her bag, gets out some tissue, and gives it to Kelly, who blows her nose.
I'm being punished.
Come on.
No, I am. You remember all those times Ma said I was going to hell?
You can't go by Ma.
Maybe she was right. Oh, I'm no angel. Half the town hates me. They were either jealous or scared of me in high school and never think I'm even worse.
They know people mellow with age. Look at me.
Oh, you're different. You were nicer even back then. You remember that girl, Leslie Chapman, with the scoliosis on the bus?
God doesn't strike your kid down with cancer because you made fun of someone's back brace in high school.
I thought I was being funny, you know, but if anybody ever made fun of Shawnee's port, I would rip them a new one.
So it's good you realize that now.
I'm being punished. The insurance assholes are killing me. I go to battle with them every day and it feels like they're just winning. Why do I have to go through this? Life's not hard enough watching my kids die.
Stop it. He's not dying and you're not being punished. Everybody does stupid shit and everybody's life sucks.
Try to make me feel better.
On some level, Kel, it's true.
No,
Look at me.
you're doing fine.
I'm doing fine? That's your assessment of my life?
Oh my God, if this is about Jimmy Grogan again, I am really not in the mood.
You know what I'm not in the mood for? You and your self-pity. You've got a sick kid here, Kelly. He's not looking good, and we are running out of options. So I want you to ask yourself a question. How bad do you feel about the stupid way you acted the other night? Bad enough to do something about it? Or are you just gonna stand here and whine at me?
No, I called her twice, straight to voicemail.
Did you leave a message?
The first time, yeah. I said something about how that was a shitty meeting and I wish she hadn't walked out.
Wow, and that didn't win her over.
What am I supposed to say?
Fucking apologize.
Okay, God, what is wrong with you?
I am sick of it all. I am sick of your myopia and your narcissism, and I am just sick of it all.
Okay, I don't even know what half of those words mean, but I get that you're mad at me and I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna make this better, okay? Okay? Okay. All right, now I gotta get to work. You'll drive him home?
Of course.
Thank you. Tell him I'll see him tonight. Yeah, and you know, you take a Valium or something when you get home.
Shut up and get out of here.
Okay.
Kelly exits. Maureen goes over to the sleeping Sean and sits beside him. One of the other lazy boys is now occupied by a man, but it's facing partially upstage, so all you can see of him is the strong, weathered arm with an IV in it.
Hey, Aunt Maureen.
Hi, sweetie, I thought you were asleep.
Faking.
Why?
I don't want to talk to her. I've had it with her bullshit.
Understandable. I think your color's better.
I think you need glasses.
Now. You want anything? Something to drink?
No, thanks. You don't need to stay. This isn't very entertaining.
Who needs to be entertained? I just like to look at you. Makes me feel good. Who's that guy?
Who?
Over there with the hairy arm, getting his chemo.
How should I know?
Don't you people ever talk?
Why would I want to do that?
Because you're both people going through chemo together?
We're not doing it together. We're just doing it at the same place.
I wonder what his story is. Let's make up a story like we used to do.
Nah.
I think he's a fireman. Look at those hands. That guy has carried ladders and hoses and people up and down many flights of stairs. It's in his family, firefighting.
Okay.
In fact, he's got a cousin was killed in the World Trade Center. And he always felt kind of guilty that he was putting out kitchen fires in Boston instead. But then one day, there was a big house fire, right? A really big one. And it was in, let me see.
Mattapan.
Yeah, Mattapan. Kind of a shitty pre-war house with a whole big family inside.
12 kids.
Home alone.
Playing with matches.
And poof, the curtains catch fire.
And they're scared. But the parents always said, you put one foot out of this house, we'll break your arms.
So they run up to the attic. And now here comes our hero.
Mario.
Mario. Just off work, he sees the fire and duty calls. He dashes into the house.
Flames are crackling.
It's a powder keg.
But where are the kids?
Suddenly, he hears the dog barking in the attic, and Mario takes the burning stairs 3 at a time.
And there they are, all huddled together in a corner, scared as shit.
12 kids, one dormer window. Time is running out.
So Mario pulls out a compressed slide thingy like they have in airplanes.
Where did he get that?
He had it in his backpack. He's wicked strong.
Okay.
And the thing goes boing.
And Mario and the kids and the dog leap onto the slide and have the ride of their lives down to the ground.
Just as the house crashes down into a pile of burning embers.
But all those fires, all that life-saving, turned Mario's lungs black. And that's why he's here.
Funny how every time we do this, a person turns out to be a hero.
Yeah. Now, who's interested in the bad guys?
My dad was a good guy, right?
Your dad? Yeah.
Don't oversell it, Aunt Mo.
No, he was a good guy, but not a saint. Your mother has a way of painting pictures and then sticking with them like they're the truth.
What pictures?
Your sainted dad, how popular we were in high school. We were not popular. We were in trouble all the time.
Yeah, I kind of got that. Why does she lie?
It's more like creative remembering.
Sometimes I hate her, Aunt Maureen.
Don't say that.
That thing the other night with Geneva? Sometimes I think she's just crazy.
She had it tough growing up, Shawnee. She was Ma's whipping girl. I think because they looked alike. But Kelly never cracked. She was a friggin' fortress. But when your dad died, I never saw such strength. Here she is, 7 months pregnant with you, ordering a coffin, trying to pay the bills, dealing with Scotty's crazy grief-stricken mother, your grandmother, who never so much as gave you a Christmas present, miserable woman. I mean, okay, Kelly's got a temper. Those fights with Stu, who she never should have married, but she was desperate. I don't even want to think about those fights.
Me either.
But Stu's gone. May that miserable sack of shit rest in peace. And whatever crazy stuff they went through, she has never, not for 1 minute of her life, stopped loving you. Even when you stole those iPhones.
That was a misunderstanding.
She went on loving you anyway. You know why? Because it's in her DNA. At one time, you were one of her internal organs, and now you're out in the world trying to be a person, only in her eyes, you're still her liver or her spleen. You think that's easy when your spleen is out being an asshole?
No.
You'll never understand the mother thing, Shawnee. I'm not even sure I understand it, so cut us some slack.
Okay, Aunt Mo. I'll try.
Scene 7, common room. Geneva comes miserably out of her room in a bathrobe, goes to turn on the electric tea kettle. Kelly enters, holding a brown bag. Geneva turns and sees her.
Oh,
Hi.
how did you get in here?
I told the security guard that I had chicken soup for my daughter, and he let me right in.
I'm not sick.
You look sick.
I just have a cold.
That's sick.
You brought me chicken soup?
Yeah, from the restaurant. The owners call this Jewish penicillin. Ha ha. You should try it. You got a bowl?
Yeah, up on the shelf.
Kelly goes to the shelf, gets down bowls and spoons while Geneva watches her.
How did you know I was sick?
Darcy told Maureen. She's filming Sean now, Darcy. Gonna make her movie about him.
I know.
She's a good girl. I might have misjudged her. I think they like each other.
Darcy and Sean.
Yeah. Imagine me with little Chinese grandchildren. That would keep the neighborhood talking. So, where is everybody? I expected to see lots of beautiful young people traipsing up and down the halls here.
Yeah, spring break. I was gonna go to the Cape, but this guy that I'm seeing didn't want me to get him sick.
He sounds like a prince.
Yeah.
Don't worry. You're a lovely girl. I'm sure there will be plenty of others. Sit down, why don't you? And I'll dish this out. I think I'll have some too, so I don't catch a cold.
Geneva sits at the table. Kelly puts the 2 bowls down. Cautiously, they sit opposite one another. Geneva takes a spoonful and tastes.
Good, huh?
Yeah.
They eat for a minute, glancing at one another occasionally.
So, okay. Here's the thing. I got all excited about meeting you the other day, and sometimes when I get emotional about things, I get a little ramped up.
Me too.
But I handled it all wrong, and I guess I'm sorry about that. So I'm apologizing here.
Okay.
Well, do I get credit for that?
You didn't have to lie.
No, I know. It's just sometimes lying comes easier than the truth.
See, I don't understand that. It seems that your life would be a lot easier if you didn't lie.
Well, what do you Okay, then. I'll consider that point of view.
But it was part me too. I guess that I can be kind of self-involved or whatever.
Well, you shouldn't badmouth your mother, is one thing. You don't know how lucky you are getting Victoria. Because Shawnee had to put up with a lot having me for a mother. And then there's the neighborhood, drugs, crime. You make it through high school not being hooked on something and you're considered a stellar student. That's why we're so proud of Sean.
You're not a drug addict, are you?
No, but it was a close shave. I credit Maureen with keeping me on the straight and narrow. One day she just woke up and she decided that we shouldn't be hard girls anymore. And even though she was the little sister, I knew she was right. I mean, there's a lot of traps involved growing up here.
Is that why you gave me away?
Oh, honey, I don't remember. I'm the kind of person where things get weird and I just block it out. That's why I don't have many memories of that time. I do remember being the shame of the family and hating my body and being scared to death. And I haven't felt that kind of scared in my whole life until now. And I remember, they let me look at you right after. And I thought you looked like this perfect little baby doll. Like the ones from a toy store, with the little baldy babies with their big eyes. I never saw a baby as pretty as you. You didn't look scrunched up or wrinkly or nothing. And Victoria was really lucky to get you. It's too bad she doesn't seem to know it.
She knows it. It's me. Maybe I'm not so easy.
I know, honey. You take after me. I can tell. But you'll do fine. You came gliding into life on a little cushion. That makes all the difference.
Geneva tips the bowl back and drinks the last bit of her soup.
More?
No, but it was great. Thanks.
Kelly takes the bowls to the counter and washes them in the sink.
I guess I didn't understand how serious Sean's condition is.
Yeah, it's not fun.
I get why you were kind of intense that night. If I had leukemia, my mother would probably kill people with her bare hands to get bone marrow.
Now, why didn't I think of that?
So I did some research online since I've just been lying around sneezing and all.
Research on what?
On what being a donor is like. And I found out how they do it, but they didn't say if it was painful.
Oh, it's not. I mean, it's just a little pinch. Okay, it hurts, but just for a while, and then you get over it.
The thing is I don't want you to I don't want you thinking that it's your fault. Like if something bad happens to Sean, if my mother thought that, she would crumple up and die. So I guess what I'm saying is if you want me to have the test.
Oh, Mom, you'll do it? Really?
It's a little scary.
I will be with you every step of that way, okay? I will watch them like a hawk, and they will be too terrified to fuck it up.
Okay, then I'll do it.
Oh, this is the greatest news. I love you so much.
This
Kelly
time,
throws her arms around Geneva.
this time I believe you.
Scene 8, chemo room. Sean is center left. The hairy armed man is at another partially obscured station. Maureen has pulled an ottoman up to sit next to Sean.
So these classes are kind of stimulating, you know. They present you with an ethical dilemma, and then the whole class talks it out. Like, here's one. Would you kill baby Hitler if you had the chance?
Kill baby Hitler. Hitler's dead.
Yeah, no, they mean like if you could go back in time, if you were like visiting Hitler's mom and she was all, here's my little baby, want to hold him.
Huh.
And you knew he was going to go on to kill 12 million people.
Yeah. Well, then, yeah, I guess you'd have to kill him.
Kill a little baby who's looking up at you all trusting with his saucer eyes. I mean, how do you know that just holding him didn't turn him a little bit better into a little bit of a better human being?
Oh, come on. Like he'd say, oh, because this nice lady held me in her arms 30 years ago, I suddenly don't hate Jews, gypsies, and gay people.
I'm just saying it's an interesting ethical issue. I'm saying I'm enjoying this class.
Well, that's good, Aunt Mo. That's really good. Your phone on?
Yeah, of course.
It's not on silent or anything.
No,
Because Mom might text.
she might text you too. It hasn't been that long.
No, I know.
Darcy re-enters with three glasses on a tray.
Any news?
Not yet.
If she's matched, they might just rush her in and do the thing.
Right, but Ma should tell us.
She will.
I mixed some cranberry with the orange juice. They said Maureen and I could have some too.
Isn't that nice? It's a little cocktail party.
We should drink a toast to Geneva.
That's a nice idea. To Geneva and to Kelly. I wonder how she got Geneva to agree.
Probably at gunpoint.
Your mother doesn't have a gun.
Don't be so sure.
She went to the dorm with chicken soup and apologized.
Ma, don't make me laugh. She wouldn't apologize to the Pope.
Geneva said Kelly full on apologized for not telling her the truth.
Well, think about that, Shawnee. The woman who wouldn't apologize to the Pope just got down on her knees for you. Hey, you two want to play cards? I brought a deck. We could play rummy or something.
I'm not sure I know how to play that.
Oh, it's easy. The rules are Shawnee wins or the table gets knocked over.
Jeez, I was 10.
Hey guys,
Kelly, what's happening? She take the test?
Darcy jumps up with her camera and starts to film.
Okay, here we go.
yeah, she took it about an hour ago.
But it texted.
Sorry.
How long before they're gonna know?
They gave it high priority or something, so they know already. She didn't match.
She didn't match? That's not right. She's his sister. They must have made a mistake.
That's what I said. And they said it was for sure. It's no match.
Wow.
Okay, so
Maureen turns away, grabs a tissue from her purse.
I'm so sorry, Shawnee. I put you through all that. And I made you meet someone you didn't want to meet. I traumatized you. I know you're pissed at me.
don't worry about it.
Oh, son. I do nothing but worry. I really thought we had it this time. I really did. And Geneva, I mean, she was such a sport. She just marched right in there, so brave, and she signed those papers, and she was all ready to go. And it just felt like it was all gonna go right for once. You know? I mean, what are the chances that she wouldn't match? But hey, okay, we're gonna beat this fucking thing anyway. We are. This is nothing. This is just, another little setback. Okay. I just got off the phone with the insurance company, those assholes, and that woman will be having nightmares about me for weeks. But I think we're gonna get squared away, and so I feel good about that. Onward and upward, right? You keep the faith. You need a magazine or anything?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. Well, like I said, this is nothing, right? This is just a little battle in the big war. Darcy, you filmed me saying this, okay? We are not defeated. This battle has just begun. You got that?
I got it.
Okay. I gotta get back for the dinner shift. Those fucking people aren't gonna feed themselves. You hang tough, kid.
Okay, Ma. Love you.
What?
Love ya.
Yeah. Back at you.
Geneva appears in the doorway, holding a stuffed animal with a miniature balloon that says, "Get well."
Hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Hey, Geneva, come on in.
Kelly just told us the news.
Yeah, sorry, I was surprised.
We were too.
This is for you, Sean, from the gift shop. It's stupid, but a lot of their other stuff is a lot stupider.
Thanks.
Sorry, I'm not a match.
What are you gonna do?
Geneva, dear, we all want to thank you. Even though it didn't work out, it was a wonderful gesture.
You're welcome, but that's not why I'm here. There's something else that Kelly, can we talk in private?
Oh, talk to me here, honey. I got a shift soon.
You sure?
Yeah, I got no secrets here.
Okay. Well, last night I did some more reading about this donor stuff, and when they told me that I wasn't a match, it struck me as very strange. I mean, a sibling is like almost always is, right? So I went back and I talked to them.
Wait, who? The lab guys?
Yeah, just now to get some clarity. And they told me that it was true. A sibling is almost always a match. A half sibling, however, isn't.
What do you mean?
They said I'm not Sean's full sister.
Of course you are.
According to them, I'm his half sister.
What? Oh, that's a lie.
Half sister?
They don't know what they're talking about.
Please, please. You said yourself that lying comes easier than not lying. So just do me this one favor and tell me, who is my real father?
Scotty Moran on my mother's grave.
How can that be? The lab says that Sean and I are half siblings.
There is no way. I was totally faithful to Scotty.
Then who is Sean's father?
Sean's? It's also Scotty.
That's not what the lab says.
So they're saying Sean is from someone else's sperm?
I knew it. I knew it.
What?
This is the message that's been trying to come to me. You had sex with somebody else, and I know who it is.
What?
I always suspected it, and now I know.
Marie, have you gone off your rocker? I never had sex with anybody but Scotty after marriage.
Then how do you explain the lab guys?
I don't know. They made a mistake.
They said they were sure.
Come on, Marie. If I had sex with somebody else, don't you think I would know about it?
Not if somebody roofied you.
Don't be soft, honey. They didn't have that stuff back then.
Yeah, but we had other stuff.
What are you talking about?
Think about it, Kel.
What? Think about what?
20 years ago, in that bar, the night the Sox lost so bad.
Oh, Christ, Maureen, if you mention that game one more time.
And you had those Quaaludes. And we'd never tried them, but we were so bummed out, we thought, what the hell?
I never had Quaaludes.
You did, Kelly. Bernie Fage gave them to you. They were in the bottom of your purse. Now I understand everything. It's like Scotty was speaking to me from the grave through Don Orsillo.
If Scotty was going to speak through the grave, it would have been to me personally. You can't just make stuff up like this, Maureen. It's not nice.
Sometimes it helps you remember if you close your eyes and you let your mind drift back in time. That's what my therapist makes me do.
That's a good idea, Geneva. Creatively visualize the past.
That's right. Get in touch with who you once were.
I suddenly see how you two wackos are related.
Just do it, okay? For Shawnee, close your eyes.
What, you're going to hypnotize me?
I'm going to help you remember.
I will not close my eyes. There is absolutely no point in trying
Ma.
to
Do it.
Okay. Now what?
Now just relax.
I'm relaxed.
You don't look relaxed.
I'm relaxed, for Christ's sake. Now what do I do?
Maureen, maybe it'd be better if I let you.
Yeah, okay. Give it a whirl.
Okay. Now, Kelly, I want you to let all the muscles of your body go limp. Just limp like a noodle. Your arms, your legs, your hands, your head.
Yes, my feet. Okay, yeah. Now what?
Now, just unfocus your mind and let it drift. Think about it being somebody do the math 20 years ago.
1993.
1993. And where did you say?
Pete's on South Street. Kelly, me, Scotty, and Jimmy.
You're in Pete's on South Street. It's tricky. You really have to open your mind, let the present moment go, and invite in the past. It'll take some time, but after a while.
Okay, here we are in Pete's, and we're watching the game on TV.
Really?
It's a warm day. I Will Always Love You is playing, and we've had a few beers. Oh, guess what? I'm wearing that really cute pink halter top. Remember the dotted Swiss?
Oh, she's really good at this.
Forget the dotted Swiss. Remember the game? How upsetting it is?
Yeah. That asshole on the field, and then that whole bar is freaking out. Ooh, one guy just threw a chair.
This is amazing.
Okay, do you remember what happens next?
Now we're out in the street, and Scotty is so pissed off. Here's this poor guy in a Yankees cap. Oh, I think Scotty's gonna kill him.
Oh, that's right.
And now he's taking it out on me. He's insulting me all the way home. I'm so pissed at him. And Jimmy's kind of running interference in case Scotty tries to take a whack.
Because Jimmy's a peacemaker. He's a people person.
A lot of hotheads out here. Most of all, Scotty. I'm worried he's gonna pop someone. So now I remember I have these pills. Bernie Phage gave them to me because he was hoping to get into my pants.
Such a loser.
Well, I'm thinking maybe they'll calm Scotty down. Oh, but since I have 4, maybe we better all just take them.
Sure, like you do.
Well, so here we are taking them. Now we're getting back to Wiseman. Are we putting some music on?
Yeah. And I got Scotty dancing to burn off steam.
Right, Maureen and Scotty are dancing, but my feelings are all hurt. So me and Jimmy go into the other room and we sit on the couch. And then we start feeling funny. And the room kind of gets stretchy. And then, oh my God in heaven, I think I'm having sex with Jimmy Grogan.
I knew it. I knew it. You slut.
What?
You had sex with Jimmy Grogan.
No, I did not.
You just said you did. How could you do that to your own sister?
What about you? What were you doing in the other room with Scotty?
None of your business.
If he came on to you, Mo, I'll kill him.
Oh, and I'm just supposed to forget you sleeping with Jimmy.
Oh, was it quickie? It's nothing. I don't even know if that really happened.
It happened, all right. I saw the guilty way you two looked at each other the next day.
It was a mistake, Maureen. Why would I want to sleep with Jimmy Grogan? He wasn't even my type.
Don't you badmouth Jimmy. Scotty doesn't hold a candle to him.
Oh, and now you're talking smack about Scotty, huh?
You ruined my life. I hate you.
I hate you back.
Two sisters start slapping each other wildly. Geneva and Darcy dodge to get out of the way.
Ma, Aunt Maureen, snap out of it. This is the chemo room.
Oh my God. Honey, I'm so sorry.
What are we doing? It's the stress, Shawnee. Sorry, everybody.
Don't you realize what this means? If Jimmy's my dad, I might still have a match. This might be the answer.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Maureen, we gotta call Jimmy.
I got his number in my phone.
Well, give it here.
No, Kelly. This is my call.
Okay, yeah. He's your rightful ex-boyfriend.
Is this gonna be too private, or can I?
It's okay, dear. You can film this. I took a class in public comportment.
Oh my God, my heart's beating like a drum. It's like one of those TV movies where somebody has switched to birth and suddenly your son is not your son. It's so suspenseful.
Except I'm still here, and I'm still your son.
Okay, yeah. Don't nitpick.
Yeah, hi. Is Jimmy there? Can you get him for me, please? This is Maureen Dugan. They're getting him.
Tell them that it's an emergency.
They're getting him, Kel.
Jimmy Grogan's a good mechanic.
And he's got a trick knee just like you, Shawnee.
Holy shit, he does?
Oh my God, he's gonna freak. Do you think he even suspects?
How do I know?
It didn't mean nothing, no. You're the one that Jimmy was crazy about. You broke his heart when you called it off.
I know. One of my big life mistakes. What are you gonna do? Yeah, hi. Jimmy? It's Maureen Dugan. No, I had it done already. 100,000 miles is coming up next. This is not something vehicle related. You might want to sit down a minute, okay? Okay. So this might make you a little uncomfortable or whatever, but do you remember 20 years ago when you and me and Kelly and Scotty were at Pete's watching a Sox game? And it looked like we won, but then some jackass Yankees fan, yeah, ran onto the field and nullified the play. And then Wade Boggs hit and Deion James and Mattingly, and the whole thing was just a nightmare. I know, we had the win.
Are you kidding
Anyway.
with this? Okay, just give me the phone, please.
Anyway, you remember what happened next after we went back to Kelly's place? Quaaludes, yeah. And well, something else happened that night that we never talked about. It involves you and Kelly. Look, you don't have to explain anything. It was ages ago. And anyway, it might turn out to be a good thing, because guess what? Shawnee needs a bone marrow transplant, and we're looking for a relative. And we just found out from these lab guys that Scotty's not Shawnee's real father. No, like genetically, no. And we started thinking about that night and those lewds, which I, for one, will never do again. And suddenly we had this crazy thought. Do you think it's possible you could be Sean's real dad?
Tell him I got a trick knee.
I know it's a lot to wrap your mind around, but the way Sean smiles sometimes, I'm just pretty sure we got a shot here. If you could come on over and get tested, we could clear it all up, and maybe Jimmy?
Oh my God, he hung up.
No, it's something else is happening. He's making a noise.
Heart attack. Holy hell, wouldn't that take the cake if we gave him a heart attack? You called 911.
No, Kelly, I think he's crying. Jimmy, you okay? I know you don't. I know you always wanted them. I did too. Yeah. Well, maybe things happen for a reason, you know? So what do you say? Do you think you have time to, that's right, the South Shore Hospital on Fog Road. Of course I'll be here. Okay, that sounds good. Thanks, Jimmy. I'll see you soon. He's closing up and coming over. He got real emotional there for a minute. I never heard him like that.
Jimmy's like the best mechanic in town.
You do look like him, Shawnee. It's so clear to me now.
Oh, poor Scotty, though. You know, this means he never had a son.
He had me though.
That's right. You're his only child now, Geneva. And you solved the mystery. You saved the day.
Well, it was Aunt Maureen who figured it out.
No. Honey, we did it together.
You're a good kid, Geneva. I'm so sorry I said I should have aborted you.
That's okay. I guess you didn't mean it.
At the time I did, but I don't now.
Thanks. Sorry I called you a whore.
That's okay.
And here's your touching mother-daughter scene.
Hey, I'm gonna run over to the lab guys and make sure that they're still open and tell them that Jimmy is coming.
Kelly rushes out.
Oh, this is exciting. I'm gonna go to the ladies' room and freshen up before Jimmy gets here. The tide is turning, Shawnee boy. I can just feel it.
Maureen exits.
How do you feel, Sean?
I got emotional whiplash. I don't know if I should be happy or what.
It's gonna be good, little brother. I just know it. Be happy.
Okay.
I want to see this Jimmy guy, but I'm starving because they made me fast. Do you want to grab a bite in the cafeteria, Darcy?
Sure. Then I think I'll come back and hang out with Sean. I mean, if you want the company.
Yeah, why not? Turns out I'm not a loner. Scotty's not my dad.
Right. And there's that thing you and I gotta do.
That thing?
Yeah, remember? You were talking about it when we were filming.
Oh.
Yeah. We should probably take care of that pretty soon. Come on, Geneva. I'll walk you out.
Bye, Sean. We're gonna get you that bone marrow. Just wait and see.
Darcy and Geneva exit. Sean is alone.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Shawnee, the lab guys are still open. Everything is falling into place. And you know why? Because you're lucky, honey. It turns out you got the luck of the Irish, just like Jimmy Grogan.
She dashes out. Sean lies back, dazed. Then he turns to the guy in the other chair.
Hey, Sean Moran. How you doing over there?
The guy with the hairy arm lifts it in a kind of salute. Fade to black. End of play.